Hi and welcome, students. Okay, so in today's lesson we will be working in our Action Student Book, pages 25, 26, and 27. We will go over the work that you have completed and go over the grammar be going to. We'll be talking about it and completing the exercises that follow. Pay attention, follow along, and correct your answers, please. So here we are talking about be going to. Be going to for future planning and for the future simple for predictions. Okay, so be going to is used when we talk about future plans. Okay, in this example, I am going on holiday. I am going to do my homework. I am going to buy new shoes. When we want to talk about someone else's plans, we use she's going to, he's going to. Okay? For example, like we said, we use going to when we want to talk about future actions and future plans. For example, my mom is going to make me a delicious sandwich. Another example, my brother is going to go running tomorrow. Another example, they are going to eat pizza next week. So, basically, we use going to when we want to talk about future actions and future plans. Before we get started here in our exercises, let's talk a little bit more about be going to. So, نستخدم المستقبل البسيط, okay, with will plus infinitive. Will and infinitive. Will and infinitive for the predictions, أو التوقع البعيد, and غير أكيد, okay, it's called prediction. So prediction is توقع بعيد and مش أكيد. Okay, so نستخدم هدول الأفعال like believe, think, predict, probably, okay, and know. Again, believe, think, predict, know, and probably. And نستخدم صيغة will infinitive, okay, تغيير عن الخطط المستقبلية, which is the future plans. إذا only if we are talking about حديث للبعيد, which is far distance, بدون تحديد زمن المدة, without specifying the time frame in this case. For example, we will wear computers in our clothes. يعني سنلبس الحاسوب في الملابس. This is توقع مستقبليا and للأمر بعيد الاحتمال لأنه احتماله قليل لأنه لهلا لم تحديد حتى الآن, يعني it did not happen until now. So it is بدون زمن and المستقبل يعني محدد مش محدد له. Another example, doctors will treat patients in their homes. Okay, doctors will treat patients in their homes. الأطباء يعالجوا المرضى في بيوتهم الخاصة. Okay, this is أمر لم يحدد حتى الآن. Well, in some countries, yeah, doctors do go to their homes, but maybe, not in this country. And then we use be going to for intentions. Okay, الانtention لتغيير فجأة عن النية. Okay, for intentions, the plans لعمل and شيء مستقبلا. Okay, so this is for intention plans, for future plans. Like, for example, I will build a house next month. I will build a house next month. And again, we also use be going to for future plans. and we have so for B نستخدم am بعد الضمير I and was and is بعد الفاعل المفرد مثل he she it and were and are للفاعل الجمع مثل we you and they. Okay, so for the affirmative, we have negative, and we have interrogative. For the affirmative, be going to is will plus the infinitive, and which is be going to plus the infinitive. Yani am is are going to plus the infinitive. Okay, for the negative, this is for the affirmative sentence. For the negative sentences, we use will not plus the infinitive. Okay, so be not going to plus the infinitive, the nafi. Again, will not plus the infinitive, be not going to plus the infinitive. For the interrogative or the question sentences, للسؤال, we use will subject plus the infinitive. So we have be subject going to plus the infinitive. Okay, so remember, we use am going to plus the infinitive. He she it للمفرد, we use is going to infinitive, and we you they للجمع, we use are going to infinitive. Okay, so I have description at the end and you can look through it. Now let's begin this exercise. Here we have complete the dialogue with the correct form of be going to in the affirmative, negative, and interrogative. Let's start this dialogue. This is a dialogue, حوار بين Habib and Hamza. I have decided to plan my future. I'm going to make my decisions for next year. And this is, the homework that I have given you a few days ago about planning your future. This is something similar to it. Now Hamza is replying, really? What are you going to do? Habib, I am going to be a computer specialist. So I'm going to begin by taking math seriously. My math teacher thinks it's a good idea. He told me that he's going to give me extra lessons so that I can pass the entrance exam at university. Hamza replied, what are you going to do about those video games you like so much? Habib replied, I'm not going to play any more video games until I get my degree at university. Then I'm going to apply for a position at one of the largest technology companies. And Hamza replied, well, good luck to you. I still don't know what I'm going to be. So this is why it's very important that you do complete the writing assignment about future planning, about your future plan, because time will go by really quick and you need to make your decision now in order to, try your best in the subjects that you need for your future studies. Moving along to exercise number 2. Which comment is better in each situation? So here we have a saying and then we have 2 comments. Which one best goes with the comment, with the situation? Experts think that the new internet will be more powerful than the one we know. So we have 2 options. A, it will probably be more powerful. B, it's definitely going to be more powerful. So our answer, the correct answer is A. Number 2, I'm going to be an electronic engineer. If somebody says, I'm going to be an electronic engineer, and then you would ask, at which university are you going to study? Or you would say, at which university will you study? So the correct question for this situation is, at which university are you going to study? Number 3, I'm going to visit my grandparents at the weekend. This is the situation, and which one best suits the situation. You'll probably visit your grandparents at the weekend, or you're going to visit your grandparents at the weekend for sure. Because here we're saying I'm going to visit my grandparents at the weekend, this is, a positive future plan. So the best answer would be you're going to visit your grandparents at the weekend for sure. 3. Complete the dialogue between the two young Jordanian scientists, Fawzi and Noor. Okay, Noor is saying, Fawzi and I are going to make a refrigerator that works without electricity. Fawzi replied, first, we are going to place a tall glass box inside a container full of water. Noor replied, then we are going to put them both in a mirrored glass box. The mirrors will reflect the sunlight and prevent it from warming the container. Fawzi, finally, 2 small fans on each side of the mirror box will circulate the air around the container. As a result, the evaporating water will keep the glass box and the food inside cool. Okay, take a minute, look at the correct answers, make sure your answers are the same. If not, correct them, please. And moving along to the next page, here we have, imagine you are in one of the situations below. Write sentences about what you are going to do. Okay? For example, I have a math test tomorrow. I'm going to practice solving those problems. Here we have, my room is very untidy. My room is very untidy. We can reply with, I'm going to tidy it up. I'm going to tidy it up. Number 2, I want to be a musician. I want to be a musician. And our reply would be, I'm going to study music. I'm going to study music. 3, I'm tired. I'm tired. أنا تعبان. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep. Here, like we said, we are using are going to, and we are going to يعني بنكتب الجمل you're writing جملة عن نفسك باستخدام صيغة be going to. And 4 we have I've got a difficult test tomorrow. I've got a difficult test tomorrow. I'm going to wake up early. I'm going to study for it now. So again, I've got a difficult test tomorrow. I'm going to study for it now. And 5, I was late for school today. I'm going to wake up earlier tomorrow morning. I was late for school today. تأخرت عن المدرسة اليوم. I'm going to wake up earlier tomorrow. سأصحى بكيرا غدا صباحا. Number 6 we have take turns to guess what your partner is going to do in each situation. Here you can just pretend. A, I was late for school today. You can say, no, let's just skip this because you would need a partner to work with. Let's go down to the words in the yellow box. Here we have transport. Transport means مواصلات. We have the environment, which means البيئة. We have your work, which is عملك. We have your family, which is عائلتك. telephone, telephone or هاتف, and we have the internet, we have newspaper, الصفحة, we have books, الكتب, we have education, التعليم, we have buildings, المباني. Here we have we have speaking strategies. Have a group conversation. Make sure everyone in your group has a chance to speak. Listen carefully to others. We can't do that, so let's go down to 9. 9 here, it says go over the questions below, then follow the speaking strategies, answer them, and discuss your opinion. Okay. Are they similar or different? Are they similar or different? So we have in the 22nd century, how will computers look different? How will computers look different? Computers will look like watches. The second one, we will have robots instead of doctors. We will have robots instead of doctors. We won't have robots instead of doctors. No. And the third one is, will we still read books, or will we only read online? In the 22nd century, we won't read books. We will read online. So we won't read books. We will read online. The next one is, will cars fly? Cars won't fly. Will we have airports in the sky? No, we won't. Will we carry passports? Yes, we will for sure. Will we take holidays on other planets? That's insane. No, we won't. What jobs in the house will computers and robots do? Computers and robots will do the washing, maybe cleaning, because I do have like an electric vacuum that cleans on its own. It's a robot vacuum. You just place it on the floor and it just, keeps roaming around picking up dirt. We do have computers, we have washing machines. So all this stuff is basically doing what the human was doing themselves. So this is our discussion about the 22nd century. And here we have, let's talk about these words in the brown box. We have, now listen to the pronunciation. Try to repeat after me, please, and I will pronounce and tell you the meaning again. We have alternative, which means available as another possibility or choice. In Arabic, it means badil. Principle, a general truth, law, or rule. A general truth, law, or rule. And it means المبدأ عند الإنسان. Accurate means exactly right, يعني صحيح. Advance means progress or development in a field of study. Progress or development in a field of study, which is متقدم in Arabic. Rationally means logically, reasonably. Rationally means logically and reasonably. Which is in Arabic يعني نفكر logically بنفكر يعني بالأشياء الحقيقية اللي عم بتصير مش خيالية. Reality means factual, not imaginary. Reality means factual, not imaginary. يعني مش خيالي. يعني حقيقية مش خيالي. Science fiction, we have imaginary stories about the future. imaginary stories about the future. هون we have الخيال العملي. Okay, المستقبل. And weightless. We said that weightless means having no weight and not affected by gravity. يعني weightless means بلا وزن. بلا وزن. Now let's try to guess in the green box. Find the word, find the correct vocabulary words to each statement. One of a number of things from which only one can be chosen. One can be chosen. It is alternative, as we said, بديل. It is what actually happens in the world. What actually happens now in the world is called reality, حقيقية. And we have exactly right in every detail, exactly right in every detail. We have accurate and it means صحيح. Okay, so what is science fiction? Looking at this picture, what is science fiction? Science fiction talks about alternative possibilities to our everyday reality. Okay, what is science fiction? Science fiction talks about alternative possibilities to our everyday reality. Here it says, look at the pictures. What are they about? Have you ever read a story or watched a film about science fiction? What were they about? Okay, so like we said, this is a picture of science fiction movie, and science fiction again talks about alternative possibilities in our everyday reality. And here, this is description more in detail in Arabic for the grammar be going to, which we said it was future planning, and we said that بنستخدم المستقبل البسيط, which is will plus infinitive. We use it for predictions, التوقع البعيد, and we can use believe, think, predict, probably. For future plans, لتغيير عن الخطط المستقبلية, we also use will plus infinitive, and this is for المستقبل البعيد, which is the far distant future. And here are some examples, and we also will be going to also talks about intentions. I will build a house next month. We have to remember that be going to plus infinitive, talks about خطط المستقبلية, intention, present facts, past experience, and to use be going to. Here it says I am going to build a house next month. نستخدم be going to, يعني إنه بنتحدث لغير عن الخطة المستقبلية. Take a good look at this, study it well. And here for the form, we have to remember بنستخدم am for ضمير بعد ضمير I. So we say I am, and then was and is بعد الفاعل المفرد, like he, she, it. She was reading, it was raining, he was eating. And we use were and are للفعل الجمع, like جمع, we, you, they. We use were and are. And the form, here we have the form, we have the affirmative, we have the negative, and we have the interrogative. How do we form it? Will plus infinitive. For the negative, we said again, will not plus the infinitive. And for the interrogative, to make it into a su'al, so the affirmative is, الأثبات, and the negative is the nafi, and the interrogative is the su'al. repeat this video to get a better understanding. And until our next lesson, have a great day.